So for our observational drawing, we're going to do a can. And I like to choose these energy drink cans. They have beautiful patterns on them. But you want to make sure that when you pick a side, choose the pretty side and not the side that has all the information on it. Do not trace it. That's just silly for observational drawing. So when you're looking at it, even though in our heads we know it's a circle, you want to look at it from the side, and you're really going to see the top as more of an oval. So start near the top of your black paper. You can draw lighter than I do. I draw pretty heavy, but at the same time, you're working on black paper and you'll be doing colored pencils. And you're going to draw just a little edge on the bottom of that oval, and that's going to create that lip of the top of your can. And then there's a little indentation, so I'm going to stay within that circle, create that little piece that comes downwards, and then of course the tab as well. Now the tab might be in a different position depending upon the way that you're looking at it, but each time you come back to class you want to make sure that you hold it in the same direction. That way you aren't confusing yourself and forgetting which way it goes. So just kind of pay attention to which side you're going to end up drawing, and you'll do fine. Now, when you go ahead and do the sides of the can, you're going to notice that they come down and outwards just a little bit, and then so you'll need to draw that in. So we'll go ahead and try and make them as even as you possibly can. If you feel you need a ruler, you can grab a ruler and use that. I'm just going to go ahead and freehand it in this drawing. And then you'll want to make sure that you don't just draw a straight line for the bottom, because it actually follows the curve of that first part that you drew, that oval. So then I'm going to create that little indentation on the bottom that actually helps keep the can stable. So while in our minds we think it's flat, it's actually that little indentation that keeps it from falling over. So from here, you'll actually want to go ahead and start in with the details. Make sure that you draw a lot of the larger lettering and words. And I like to draw that little curve just to kind of help me remember where the can begins to curve. Now, I'm going to do, obviously, the M, and then I've kind of sped this video up because it does take a little bit of time. With your pencil, with your graphite pencil, you just kind of want to figure out where everything goes, where all your lettering is. The trick to drawing curved lettering is to kind of have it straight in the front, and then it curves up a little bit at the edge. When you draw your designs, you don't have to go for every single detail the first go-around. Just kind of get a general idea of the shapes and where they go on the can itself. And I'm generally drawing quite a bit of detail because it's already a detailed can to begin with. But when I get up to that area on the left where you see just a tiny bit of the information from the back, I'm just going to draw a couple of lines, and that'll be done with it. So you don't need to draw every single one of those little things. But larger text you do have to draw. So when I go back in with colored pencil, I'll be able to get a little further detail than I am this first time around. And that's step one.